What's going on, guys? Can everybody hear me? Everybody can hear me? Can everybody hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. Still no sound? Yes, you can hear me. 42 on that, driver. 4252, 4252. Can you guys hear me? We're good, we're good. 42 on that, driver. $42 on that. We got GJ on the markets, 42.52. 42.52. So what's going on, guys? Who's ready to look at some trades with me? Who's ready to look at the market with me? Let's go. We're going to get everybody on here. So today we're going to go over some trades. We're going to hop right into London session. I'm just going to make sure everyone gets on and that no one's left behind. All right. Let's get it going. Let's go. All right, let's see. I want to see who's on the webinar. I'm gonna go ahead and go on YouTube right now. Catch who's on the webinar. I know there's shouldn't be a lot of you. Just because 42 over, 42 on that, driver. 42.52. Sweet. 71 people got on. Nice. Let's just spread out the link. We're good here on this end. I just want to make sure nobody is left behind, because I know some people get left behind. They don't know what's going on. They're like, oh man, is it working? So thank you everyone who got on. I appreciate you guys so much. 78 people are on. Let's go. So you guys can hear me, right? Can everybody hear me clear? Thank you. Appreciate it. $42.50. Let's see. London session. We got 78. Loud and clear. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. $42.50 on that, driver. Okay, so everyone, we got 81 people on. Awesome. So everyone, please just type where you're from, what city you're from, what time is it over where you're at right now. Right now it's 3 a.m. in the morning where I'm at, which kind of sucks. just because I do want to go to bed. However, I did promise you guys that we would get on a live trading session. We didn't really get on last week, so now's the time where we can get on and get it rocking. I've been doing a lot of things that have been kept me busy, preparing for the world tour, going back and forth to different apartments, building gold mines in the background with a financial expert, working on the app, working on the new website, taking care of people in the 5-day course, so I'm pretty much running the show by myself here, 4250 on that driver. And I'm trying to make it the best that I can. So you guys got to give me some time. You guys got to give me some time. That's really all it is. San Diego, France, Illinois, Thailand. Hey, okay. I respect it. I respect the hustle. No hustle, no muscle. See if we can get people on. Sweet, Maldives. I'm coming out to Maldives very soon. Maldives will be very soon. Awesome, awesome. 92 people watching. 92 people. $42.50 on that, guys. All right, awesome. So who's ready to start? All right, let's get ready to start. Let's get ready to start. I'm going to upload my chart, okay, on NinjaTrader. But we're going to get ready to start. How's everyone doing today? Everyone's happy trading. Everyone's making money. What is everyone doing today? How's everyone's day today? Hopefully good, and hopefully could be better, right? So I'm going to go ahead and connect my chart. I'm going to show you my screen once I've done that. Well, you see we got people from Maldives, people from Miami. I am actually going to throw a little Miami event. An event in Miami. Webinar. This webinar, I'm going to make short, but we're going to be short, sweet, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So let's take a look at GJ. Okay. Everyone can see my screen, correct? Sweet. So you guys can see my screen. Everyone can see my screen? So this is the institutional order flow that we have. It will not come with it will not come with the video course, but it'll come with the 5-day course. So you definitely will get this if you're in the 5-day. You won't get it if you're in the video. Okay. But everyone could hear and see me, correct? Let me just double check in the chat. Let me just make sure everyone can hear me. Everything's going good. We're not having any technical difficulties. Sweet, sweet. All right. So let's get started. Let's look for, this is GJ. We're looking at GJ right now. I want to open up gold. And I want everyone to check out gold. KGC. Clear audio. 42 on that, Roger. This is the gold. Okay. 43. So let's take a look at this chart. This is the gold chart. All right. And we're going to bring this up here. All right. Where's the gold chart? Oh my gosh. It's never a dull moment with these computers. All right. So let's check it out. So we got gold that looks like it's going down. And the reason why, I'm going to tell you why. Removing all the indicators from here, right, gives you the clarity to see kind of where the market is going. So if you were playing Where's Waldo, and I'm not sure if you guys play Where's Waldo, but I'll show you Where's Waldo. This is did you see the picture? This is where Waldo is. You have to go up a map and you have to look and find where Waldo is at on the screen. And it's very hard to find where Waldo is at when there's a bunch of things around here, right? You can't really find where he's at. It's the same thing with this. You can't really find where the market is going if you have a bunch of indicators on your screen. So I like to transition between 1 to 3 indicators, not really anything messy on my screen. I like my screen to be clear because it gives me clarity to see what's actually physically happening on the market. I am on a 6-hour gold chart. So that means each and every single one of these candlesticks represents 6 hours for those of you who are very new. So I'm looking at the gold. I'm looking at gold trending upwards, right? It's been trending upwards since 2018. And then that's when the trend started to get more powerful. Okay. So the trend started to move more powerful during that time. And now it's breaking out of that consolidation because price keeps getting lower, right? So I see that W that's definitely coming out of the consolidation. Boom, 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 boom. And it's ready to drop. So I think she's ready to tank, but I wouldn't be so sure because price could end up here. Price could end up here, and then what are you going to do? Okay. So notice price, like you want to find key levels. So this is a key level. If price breaks down for a sell, this is a key level to sell because you could just sell literally 97 points, right? Price drops out of this level. Why would price drop out of this level? Not saying it's a guarantee, but just saying like the chances of price dropping at this level is like, if price breaks past here, so this is the lowest level, right? This is the lowest price went before it consolidated. For all this sideways movement happened, price was here the lowest. So now I'm waiting for the break of price to enter. The break of here. This has to break here. Once this breaks here, then that's good. You're good to go because Once it breaks here, you still got a lot of room space. Okay. So let's take a look. Let's take a look on the chart. So because I think this line is so strong, it can't really break the other line. Like this line is just too powerful. Okay. So I'm waiting for the breakout of this because you get this and this. Nah, you do get 100 pips, but would you rather get 100 pips or would you rather get like... So price is breaking out of that consolidation because it's getting comfortable from being in dormant to bringing in thing, right? So boom. I'm going to get it at the lowest point of here because I know a collapse. So that's my idea on gold. Let me go ahead and check it out on the chart. On the chart, it looks like it could be going down. And the only reason why I say that sorry, I had to yawn again, guys. So I think gold could definitely head down, and it's because of the future contracts right now that I'm actually concerned about. You see there was 116, 270, 216, 167, 234, 234 on that driver. So, and then you also see that this delta is 3,585. But what this is showing you is this candlestick is the future candlestick. So no one actually can see this but us. We're the only ones that can see the next candlestick. This one shows us the previous candlestick from what it did, right? So don't look at this as like a holy grail. A lot of people look at it as like, oh, it's the greatest thing in the world. And I don't really want to pitch people on the greatest thing in the world. I want to pitch people on what's real. Okay. So when you're using order flow, you would use it, and you should use it in conjunction with price action, because nothing beats raw price action. Indicators stop working, indicators get laggy. And not saying that order flow is not a great indicator, it's an amazing indicator. However, you need to be looking at price action. Okay. So here, price had went up for a huge swing. See that W? All right, see that W? That price went up to such a huge swing. So you want to break down what happened in the chart. Let's analyze this level. Price probably was bouncing up back and down forth here in this same area, and then boom, price dropped down to the bottom. Then you had me who was working towards this area, and then boom, nothing happens, top or bottom. Okay, so boom, boom. Price never hit 1305. Price kept going down. So the fact that price never hit 1305, that makes me feel a lot more comfortable. And the reason why it makes me feel a lot more comfortable is because I know that price is going down because it didn't hit that level. Okay. 1276 or 1277 is where the real W ends, and it probably comes down. So I really wouldn't enter till here. I put a little sell limit, and probably ended up taking the trade down to, let's see, how about down to here? It's a good support. Let's check it out. Five, 614 pips. Okay. So what I do is I use order flow in conjunction. So I see where all the orders are at, right? Let me make sure everyone is on. 111 people on. I make sure where the orders are at. Okay. So the orders in this order book show you how many lot sizes are being placed from institutions and regular traders. Okay. So you'll see on the left-hand side, we have sellers, and on the right-hand side, we have buyers, right? This means sellers, This means buyers. So it shows you the way of kind of seeing where the orders are going to be placed in the market before they actually happen. Okay, so let me give you an example. You see how we're looking at order flow right now? Okay. Every number on this candlestick starts with 0 and ends with 0. Remember that. Every number starts with 0 and ends with 0. No matter what. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to align the order flow here and kind of explain to you why I took the trade that I took on GJ. I just figured that I'll go over that with everyone. Okay. I'm scrolling, looking for it. Here it is. Okay, right here, perfect. So we see here, gold had us. There was a sell for 107. I'm sorry, 1,073 lots. So that's literally probably like 1,000 lots is 100K per pip, maybe even more. 100K per pip. Okay, on the sell side. Then there was another 108 lots at this size. Then 632, 514, 729, 374, 266. Okay, I started to look at these levels and say, okay, this is all the amount of volume that's coming in. So what I did was, I have to say, where's all the picture? So I went back and I looked. Okay, if this is the resistance line, right? This is the resistance where price resists the urge to go back up. If that's the resistance line, then I'm going to get in here. Okay, and I got in right here. For the GJ call that I just called out for you guys, I got in right here. Okay. And somebody said, well, why would you enter in on resistance? Okay. Like to enter in on resistance level is like stupid, people think. But for me, it was smart. The reason why it was smart is one, it was posting resistance. And then two, if you go ahead and you go to GBP, JPY. Okay, let me just show you. Where? GJ, where are you? Okay, here it is. Oops. So they had one where it was 1,000 contracts. I believe it was near 140. Let me see, 140. Yeah, going back a little too far. It's fine, but this is a perfect example. Okay, so let's say this is 1,000. This is 1,000 contracts. That means at this level, there could either be 10,000 contracts that were from buyers, from retail traders, banks, hedge funds, whatever you want to name it. Or there could be 10,000 contracts from institutions, right? That are throwing $10,000 a pip. 100,000 a pip. So what I did is I saw that here, okay? I saw that here at 144.50, price had moved up. Okay, and why did price move up? Why did price move 122 pips? Price moved 122 pips because the orders for the buy stops that I was just showing you about, see that? The orders of the buy stops, 1,000, 1,000. The orders of those buy stops are pushing in hard. Okay, they're pushing in hard. So if you add up on the sellers versus the buyers, which we do here, right? You'll see that buyers has like 84, 90 more lots. These are the total contract sizes. So imagine right now, as we speak, we can see inside of these candlesticks, and these people are putting 100,000 a pip per pip on the candlestick. So it's pretty crazy how to actually use this order institutions books. Okay, so now that I'm at this level, I have to think, is she going to sell or is she going to buy? Can you guys hear me? And can you guys see my mouse? Everyone good? All right, so let's take a look. So at 140, 450, I saw a lot of buying contracts piling up there. So for me, common sense would mean if there's like 2,000, 3,000 contracts that are in the negative or that are in the positive, you know which way the market, you don't know which way for sure, but you have an assumption of what the market will do. Now, this is perfect because at a resistance level, of course, if thousands of contracts are being bought, I want to buy and target the next level and wait for a re-entry, okay? But of course, I knew at this point this would go, this uptrend would be, this downtrend would be up just because the fact that price tumbled for a long time. Look at it, like it tumbled for months on months on months on months. It just kept going down. And even here, when the flash crash happened, it shot back up, blase, right? So here is a great entry. And the only reason why I say that is because the wick back at the close of the candlestick is amazing. Okay. So now I'm looking at two things. I'm looking at 142,363, and I'm looking at 136,377. These are you have to learn how to identify levels. Which levels are for me to trade good off? Is it the top level, the bottom levels, or is it either level? These levels are the two best levels, right, for us to take a trade because it could break out here and then take another trade, or it could break out here and take another trade. What do you guys think? Oh, here it is. You guys can't see your mouse? You guys can't see my mouse? Hold on. Perfect. So we see the contracts are there. So we see like how 798 and 865 is bigger and 882 is bigger. And 266 is bigger than 374. Okay, 801 is a little bit bigger than 5209, but 99 is not bigger than 27. Okay, so when you're looking at these numbers, you're comparing them diagonally. And the reason why you're comparing them diagonally is because you're trying to figure out at which level did buyers buy and sellers sell. Okay, at what level are institutions doing? Because you want to copy the institutions. You copy the institutions, you're going to win because obviously they are winning. Copy people who don't have your results, then they are losing. Okay. Okay, let me take a look. So I think that it could possibly be a buy. And the reason why is because the buying contracts that are happening right now that I'm just studying, I think it could be a buy. And I also think I'm waiting for price to break here. Because if price breaks here, then it's all hell is broke loose. And there's a gap right here. So it could end the gap early, or the gap could just be, you know, a cop out. All right. All right. So let's see. Let's see what the market will do. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, guys. Let's look. Don't be lazy. So this cross right here, this X, I'm waiting for it to shoot all the way up past here. Because once it breaks here, we'll be able to get in like that. Okay. So let's take a look. We got all the different. So now I'm kind of indecisive what I'm going to do with GJ. GJ could break here and then go up here and then fly, tank back down, or it can just literally be nothing, you know. Okay. So I'm waiting for the drop to see what happens. Either could either break here or it could consolidate for a little bit more. But let me know when the drop is happening. Yeah, I'm just kidding. You could also put alerts on your drops. So once an alert goes off, you'll be able to have it on your drop. And then you can take this trade down to the next. I would take it down to, like, honestly, 15. This is good, 106 pips. You probably get more out of that, honestly. You probably might get 139 because of the pullback. It's so big. Okay. So boom, look at that gold. So I personally think myself, I think gold is going to drop, but I think it would have to drop out of 127728 in order for the trend to continue down for a downtrend. And the reason why I say that it's going to be a sell, the reason why I said it's going to be a sell instead of a buy is simply because the rejection that's been happening here for days. So if price breaks out of here and then drops down there, it's over. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some sell orders on here. All right, so okay, for 313, 265, 365, 530, 539. So right now I'm looking at the current candle. Okay, I'm trying to take a look at something. All right. So 126. And this is where the most contracts were on this level because price is highlighting these contracts. So that means that 539 took the cake, and then 206 tried to battle 539, and 539 still won. 318 tried to battle P. Diddy, and then lost his 530 capes. All right. Boom. So we see that buyers are obviously winning. Sorry, not buyers. Chart. Sellers are actually winning in this case. Because look, think about it this way. They sold 596 lots already. That doesn't make sense. And it's highlighting up all red. So you see how this was all red and it meant prices falling down? It's the same thing with this. If it's all red, then I'll know price is falling down. If it's not, then it just lets me know that it's not, I guess, important to you. Okay. So we have this columns here, the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Those are just the columns of our friendship, and represents like our friendship with the candles. Okay. That's essentially what it is. Because it allows us to see what's inside of the candlestick, what's going on, what's happening. So we see a lot of buy orders are being placed. We see a lot of sell orders are being placed, but overall the candlestick is a sell, right? The sellers are dominating. So this just shows you where the buyers are. This shows you where the sellers are, okay? Left is sellers, right is buyers. So where do we enter? Where's the best place to enter, okay? Here we see at 1296.87, we have some contracts up there. So let's go to 1296.87, 96. Hold on, boom, 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 boom. We're trying to look for that trade, but it doesn't matter. So we could see here, look at all the contracts that are highlighted: 279, 404, 361, 271, 279, 539. So you see how all these contracts are coming in? This is the release of the next contract. It's probably going to be a sell, to be honest with you. And the only reason why I'm saying it's going to be a sell is because look in this building: 404, 361, 596, 416. Okay, so there's a constant battle between buyers and sellers. Buyers and sellers are always constantly fighting. So that's why this tool is amazing. So you can see what they're psychologically thinking. So right now, I want you to internalize your feelings about how you feel about the market. Not enough people internalize their feelings and how they feel about the market. They don't stick with their gut. They go with what their friends say, news say, and all these other people, and they miss out actually on a really good opportunity. So you see here is like 1296. Once we start getting into the 1277 area or 1276, we should be good to go. Okay. That little wedge. Oops, sorry about that, guys. I had a little technical difficulties. But yeah, you can see where she kind of pushed him down for the sell by saying certain things that she said. Right? See the market dropping down, doing things that she's supposed to do. I refer to the market as she. Okay. So I'm going to enter in for a sell right now. And take profit. This is 1285. I'm going to take profit at 12. 80. 1280 take profit. Yep, so I'm in the trade. I'm going to enter in for a 1280 take profit. Okay. I'm selling gold now. Hold on 1 second, guys. We're experiencing a little bit technical difficulties. 42 on that, Roger. Okay, perfect. So we see here price starts following up 596, 460, 16, 44, 361, 279, 539, 365, 530. These are candlesticks just going back and forth, and they're compared diagonally. Okay, you don't compare them 22, 265, you compare them diagonally. And every number starts with 0 and ends with 0. Okay. If you happen to see a 0 in the middle, so if you see 277, 0 times 0, that means that it's a fake out for a buy. And if you see it the same way, if it was, $2,000, or I'm sorry, 227 lots, and it was 0 here, that means that sellers are getting faked out. Because price is only supposed to have the top of the trend for 0 and the end of the trend for 0. If it has anything in between, it's a fake out. Okay. So I'm taking a sell on gold. Who else is in that gold sell with me? I am exhausted. I'm exhausted, guys. Super exhausted. All right, so I'm taking a sell on gold. Who else is in gold? Anybody else in gold? Please type in the chat if you're in gold. Roger that. Yep, so I'm taking a sell. I'm going to notify everyone when they get out. I'm in for the sell, guys.